Everyone's familiar with Mortal Kombat. The iconic digitized sprites used for the characters, the graphic finishing moves, and of course, the constant berating of the player from Shao Kahn.
It's official. You suck.
Hey, I got to you, didn't I? I mean, I am at least less than decent. But suck. Them's fighting game words.
Now, with NetherRealm Studios at the helm, the Mortal Kombat series continues to push the envelope of gore and violence, much to everyone's delight. Well, almost everyone.
I don't understand how it's fun to ram into someone.
We've even started to see some guest characters pop up. And with the latest in the series coming down the grapevine, we're bound to be taken once again by Ed Boon's vision. But eventually, as with every fighting game, we begin to wonder if there are other potential entrants that could be worth it to include. Ones we think fit well.
I'll get you!
Hence our top 10 list of characters that we would like to see in the next Mortal Kombat game.
Number 10. Fight.
You don't know this guy? You really should. He's the big badass of the Dark Tournament. Originally a human martial artist driven mad by the loss of his students, he abandoned his humanity to become an invulnerable demon.
I'm getting some Johnny Cage vibes here.
Most people say Terminator, but I'll take it. What I think will be a cool feature for this guy is being able to switch between his forms to change his weight class, and thus his playstyle. So no matter your personal preference, bruisers, rushdown, or balance of the two, everyone can enjoy this character.
If you don't mind, I will take a glass of orange juice over ice.
Number 9. Fight.
Okay, this is just starting to sound like you want your favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. Oh.
No, it's fine, and here's why. See, Microsoft already ruined the franchise, so why not go full ridiculous and put them in a game they have nothing to do with? I just really like Banjo-Kazooie, okay?
That's fine. Everyone has their favorite, but within reason, dude. This is Mortal Kombat, where your head explodes just because you rage quit.
Banjo is a bear, though. He'll claw your face off. Besides, I've seen them get pretty violent in their games already. You know how Microsoft's design decision in Nuts and Bolts was to make them look all next-gen, but it just turned out really awkward and shitty? Now that we're in the 8th generation of games, 9th, 8th? Who can remember? Let's just go full-on hyper-realistic, Dark Souls-esque bear wearing yellow-ass shorts, and Kazooie could be in the backpack in dragon form spewing out machine gun grenades. And hey, if they actually succeed with that, then I think it's time for a new Banjo game with all the first-person experience that everyone wants more of.
Number 8. Fight.
I don't think either of us could have gotten very far in this list without mentioning the Dark One, Rumplestiltskin.
You can't handle this.
And for good reason. Let's make a list of all the things he can do, alright? He can snap necks with the flick of a wrist. He can teleport as the plot demands.
Dearie.
I can't get over that laugh. It's too good. How do you even pronounce that? Knee-high? 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 Knee-high. Yeah, now I can't stop picturing him in knee-high socks. And lest we forget, he can rip people's hearts out and throw fireballs.
My Scorpion already throws fireballs. As does Liu Kang. And practically everyone else.
Well, then there's no room to complain.
Oh, and before you ask, Kotal Kahn already has a fatality where he rips a guy's heart out.
Okay, so at worst he's a mishmash of other characters, but you cannot deny that in his darkest of times, his bloodlust does more than enough to earn him a spot on this list.
I'm not fully convinced.
He has to die, pal.
Why is he so low on the list then?
Because no one could ever love me! Number 7. Fight.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this one. We've got people ripping out each other's throats, contorting their bones and organs, eating swords via hypnotic suggestion, and you want a Disney villain to fight all that.
Oh, Jafar, you were destined for Mortal Kombat. Let me count the whys. Jafar is awesome, and don't you tell me he isn't. He has magic and he's not afraid to use it. He even became a genie just for the sake of gaining power. Phenomenal cosmic power, to be exact. He's got a staff he can beat the shit out of people with. He's got giant genie fists to punch the shit out of people.
Those poor shitless people.
He can shoot force lightning, I think. I'm not 100%
Should I
sure
tell
on
him?
that. It looks like lightning, but there's no reason.
Nah.
But once you start throwing around galaxies, pretty much nothing is outside the realm of possibilities. So, you know, that's my argument. Jafar can do anything.
Except kill people. So I still don't see the point of putting him in Mortal Kombat, which is practically all about killing people. Shit! In all honesty, I think he should have been number 10, if he even belonged on the list.
No, I like him. 7.
10.
7.
10.
6.
Fuck hands make my... Fuck hands? No!
Oh, please!
He's not even a real character!
Oh, that's bullshit! Someone created him in Skyrim!
You're not convincing anyone with that response, least of all me.
Okay, alright, you say not real, but you see the proof right here. You can't deny that he exists. He's right in front of you, behind you. He's behind you, actually. Behind you is the proof.
What would his moveset even be?
Well, I mean, you know, he'd fuck hands.
You got nothing! So many other people on this list that our audience won't even know the names of now.
He'll throw! Every single move can be a throw!
No, I'm not bending on this!
Mike will bend your dick!
Like I need help with that.
Juice?
Number 5. Fight.
So belongs here. He just does.
Goodbye.
Never mind the extremely threatening voice and unquenchable bloodlust, but bio-extract lust?
That sounds truly disgusting.
Friggin' steals souls for power. Look at that. You cannot tell me that isn't what that is. That's how I've always interpreted it. It still gives me chills. Shotokan be all like, son of a bitch, he's stealing my thing!
Shao Kahn isn't...
What?
Shao Kahn isn't the one stealing souls. That's Shang Tsung.
Well, then what does Shaolin Showdown do?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I shouldn't be making these.
Cell would have a pretty versatile moveset if done correctly. Seriously? 2 Kamehameha moves? Really, Tenkaichi?
I want his fatality to be like he takes the tip of his tail and pokes one of your eyes out, and no, fuck that. He could, like, stab you in the brain, maybe suck out the language portion of the brain. Yeah, then Scorpion would be like, instead of get over here and go, and then Cell could take 2 Destructron discs and just...
Stop intentionally fucking names up!
Alright, well, come on, I was between a rock and a hard place with that one. If I said Destructo Disc, then folks would be all like, oh, well, actually, that's not the proper name. But if I said Kienzan, then instead, oh, you fucking weeb. So you know what, you're just lucky I didn't call them dual discs. Mecha Godzilla.
Number 4. Fight.
Kazuya Mishima, current head of the G Corporation, your biogenetics field managed to resurrect you after your father Heihachi threw you into a volcano. Also proprietor of the infamous electric wind god Fist. Pretty impressive. What are your hours looking like? One of the central characters of the Tekken franchise, Kazuya is ruthless, sadistic, and dead set on revenge against his father. Anyone who would detract him from that goal will be shown no mercy.
Even family?
Oh, especially family.
I like him.
And if for some reason the debilitating body blows, uppercuts, and spin kicks of Mishima-style karate isn't enough to get the job done, he could always tap into the devil gene, granting him immense hyperhuman strength. And forehead lasers.
Everything's better with lasers. Well, maybe not Toy Story 2 video game. That's...
Number 3. No more talking. Now fight.
There is no one that would feel more at home in the Mortal Kombat universe than Kenpachi Zaraki. All you do in MK is fight, and that's all he likes to do. The eye patch you see him wearing constantly consumes his spirit energy because he literally says if he fought at full strength from the get-go, the battle wouldn't last long enough for him to enjoy it.
So you're saying he nerfs himself?
He even lets you have the first strike. If you draw blood, that's great. If you can't, he won't even give you the time of day.
Fortunately for Kenny, everything in Mortal Kombat draws blood. Even punches.
I love it! Number 2. Fight.
Raiden from Metal Gear Rising Revenge.
Spoilers!
He hasn't played the game yet. I mean, he has it. He's just waiting for the right hour. I don't know what he's waiting for. So Raiden! How can you go wrong? He's got a sword that can pretty much cut anything? No, not that though. No, not that either. Oh, okay.
If you can't cut through the barricade, try defense, huh?
Metal Gear Rising. Stay in your lane. But do I really need to go over why? I mean, look at him. He's brutal. He rips out spines and uses them for sustenance, and I'm pretty sure spine ripping is like the barrier of entry to Mortal Kombat. And look how he loves sticking that sword inside him. Oh, yeah, my nerves are on fire. Swords are like the lube of organs. Him and Kenpachi, best friends. Best friends.
Wait, there's already someone in MK with the name Raiden.
Oh no! Turns out he's just a reskin of the original Raiden.
Number 1. Finish him!
Fucking Ryu ran? No, that's too easy.
Oh, come on, you knew this was coming. Ryu is the quintessential fighting game character. He wanders the world in search of the best fighters in order to better himself, and that's practically all he lives for. One of the only 2 fighters to be properly trained in a safe version of Untitled.
Wait, safe? This is Mortal Kombat we're talking about!
Exactly. Untitled was originally used for assassination, and while it may be safe now, it's still a martial art.
Well, what about the other guy?
Ken? He's got a family and a multi-billion-dollar business to handle. He really doesn't need to.
So, what you're saying is, he went home and became a family man. Oh, come on, man. It's the only reference I know! Oh, actually, I know this one too.
There you have it, our top 10. Thank you for watching. If you think we forgot someone or misplaced them, let us know who in the comments. We're open to ideas. Promise. Stop that!
Ah, my ideas!
By going back to create an alternative reality. How is this news in this reality?
Today, Jamie and I explore what we assume is the top 10 most memorable tracks from the Hedgehog's long life in the gaming industry.
Video games can take anything from a few weeks to 6 years to make, because it's not just the characters or the engine or the story that has to be developed, but objects within the game itself.
Don't you me.
Fire! Fire! Hot! Oh, what's my first line? Hurry before I lose the tooth.
Jafar, you were destined for Mortal Kombat. Let me count the Y's.
Oh, Jafar. I'm just gonna say, oh, Jafar over and over again until it feels right. Oh, Jafar. Speak up! I'm trying! How do you cry aggressively?